Today, I'm going to talk about Uranus energy, and I'm going to do this on the floor. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. I'm going to do it on the floor because I'm feeling very Uranian myself. Uranus is a game changer planet. It's a planet that's all about doing like revolutionary things and doing things differently. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to lay on this rug and record this damn Uranus video. All right. So Uranus. Uranus in your natal chart, anywhere where you would find it, would be an area of life that you would be like very, very different than other people. And because I'm starting this Uranus series, we're going to go with this video being based on Uranus in the first house. Yay! The first house is the area of your birth chart, which rules your personality and your overall appearance to the outside world. So with Uranus placed here, you're just going to come off to the world as a game changer, basically. You're going to be very rebellious appearing, very independent, very Aquarian, because Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So you would probably get along really well with other Aquarius types as well. But the thing that makes these people really, really interesting is that the saying character, like you're a character, is like the perfect way to explain them. Like when I think of Uranus in the first house, the first person that I can think of that would be good to explain. Ooh, sorry, I'm trying to find a way to do this. Would be a good way to explain it. Would be Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has Uranus in the first house. The first house being the area that rules like your physical body. As I explain it, it's like what you see when you look in the mirror. So it's not only like your physical body, like all of this stuff, which is very Scorpio-like, by the way, but it's your persona as well. So with Uranus sitting in your first house, Uranus is all about doing things differently. It's about revolutionary and original thought and things that are very future-oriented. So with Johnny Depp, like if you look at the guy, he's just a little bit goofy. He's a little bit weird and eccentric. And people with Uranus in the first are definitely weird and eccentric. These people are the people that can't go through life really unnoticed. Like they're so different and unique that they always stand out. And they're always a little bit weird as well. But not necessarily. I mean, I think Jessica Simpson actually has Uranus in her first as well. And she's not really too weird or offbeat. A lot of people think that she's dumb, but I bet you she isn't dumb at all. I bet you that woman is actually very, very, very smart and very different, and she probably hides that side of herself. Another person with Uranus in the first is Bill Gates. People with Uranus in their first house are very, very future-oriented and focused on, like, technology and pushing, like, ideas and concepts that aren't necessarily ready, like, or the world necessarily isn't ready to hear. They're just very different. Their entire persona would be something completely like a maverick. Like it would be somebody that would completely stand out and rebel against all social norms, but not necessarily rebel against all. That's not the best way to put it. But they would just be somebody that you would have an imprint in your head after being around as just very different. So yeah. Uranus in the first house is going to give somebody a very different personality, a personality that is revolutionary and rebellious, highly independent, a little bit detached, so maybe a little bit flighty and like bouncing all over the place, because Uranus, as I like to explain it, is like a lightning bolt. It is bouncing from place to place. It's like picking up like new concepts and ideas and thoughts that are completely out of the realm of what we can handle right now in our like present time on our planet. But these people have ingenious thoughts that although the world might not understand, you are still an incredible human being. Uranus in the first might be somebody who would be fantastic at starting like a revolution. That guy with the hat, Che, what the hell's his last name? He has Uranus in the first, I know that. Just people who see the world differently and project that seeing in their personality. So they're just very, very different in nature. Very game-changing, very unique. And because it rules like their physical body, they often have like very distinct like mannerisms that are very different from other people. They might be a little bit awkward, but it's an awkwardness that comes with originality. So yeah, that would be Uranus in the very first house of the birth chart. And I think that I'm going to do this Uranus series by video. So here's to a brand new beginning with my Aquarian mind.